I was about to send a search party.
He finally called.
I'm sorry, can you tell me where?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, over there.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a great day.
We should go. Oh, no,
You sure you spelled her name right? She's nowhere.
I don't know. She's a model. That's all I could find out. I'd be surprised if it went for an amateur.
Well, clearly not an amateur at everything. But there's another word for that. Oh, yeah. Thank you. You were right.
Who would wear a color called the real eggplant? Jesus. Tell them we're changing the name or we'll find another fabric.
Well, they were trying to have some fun with the overused aubergine.
What's so funny about replacing a sexy French name with a stupid vegetable that no one really likes?
Aubergine is French for eggplant. Who doesn't know that?
Oh, she's stalking me. First my husband, and now she has my former agent.
You are way more beautiful than she is.
Yeah, I am. But that place thinks 30 is the new 50. I have to meet her.
Don't.
Yes.
2 children already. You weren't even married when I left.
Well, it's been a while, Miss Henderson. Oh, it's...
It's still Henderson.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Amazing. Okay. Perfect. Little turn to the left. Yes, shoulder to the front. Big smile for the camera. Yes, amazing. Amazing. Perfect. Very nice. Amazing. Hey, Jade.
Are you Caroline?
What are you doing?
Are you Caroline?
Oh my God!
Hey, you
Jesus,
two,
what the fuck is this
bring
thing?
it on.
What are you doing?
What is wrong with you?
Come on.
Come on, stop. A little more, a little more. Jade, come on.
What the hell is wrong?
We're in love. You just met.
You know how it is. Or how it was.
But why would you? What do you want with him?
Love.
She looks exactly like a young version of Maria. Exactly.
Who's Maria?
Nick's ex. Or should I say his first ex?
XX?
Oh, thank you.
There you go. You'll be back. Like always.
Nick? Nick?
Hi.
Get the hell out of my house.
Our house.
No, I didn't read the prenup. We don't have prenups in Norway, and you said it was all fine.
It was fine.
Well, fine for Nick, you should have said.
Well, it looks like you have to split the apartment.
Great. Well, thanks a lot.
Leave a message, or better yet, call me later in case I forget to check my messages.
Maria's in town. I guess you know why. Please call me. Please.
You've got so much to live for, but not if you keep eating that shit.
This is Nick's room.
Not anymore.
Don't touch his desk. He didn't sign away all our things, too.
But you discovered that he left me half the apartment.
You can't be serious. All right, I gotta go. He's already filing for legal separation. And he's buying a new place. He already listed it as his primary residence on his mortgage app. Oh, shit.
How could his ex-wife possibly know that?
I don't know, some legal something got triggered and bad news traveled fast. I was the last to find out. I was the last.
Now, Jade, you were in love. You did not think of it as a business deal. Look, maybe you'll come to your senses. But in the meantime, you just got a warning shot. Buy the bitch out, you own the place.
How could you have done this to me?
No, Jade. The marketing team has been waiting for 20 minutes already.
How could you do it?
No. It's the first PR meeting for your first collection. You worked too hard for this, Jade. Don't go flaky on me.
Can't. Reschedule.
Wait, what is going on? These people have been waiting for like 3 hours.
Ok. Lo ponga la mano en la cintura, amigo. Por favor, sí. Vale. Con cuidado. Sí. Arriba.
Ah, what a relief. I couldn't look at that thing for another second. Ah.
Ojo. Ahí. Tranquilo, ¿eh?
Sí.
Cuidado.
Tranquilo.
Ok.
Okay. Coffee?
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, man.
Ojo acá. Ojo acá arriba. Esto no va, ¿eh?
Arriba conmigo acá.
Esto no va, ¿eh? No, así va a ser. Por afuera.
Ok, sí.
Un momento. Dale por afuera. Ahí va. Sí.
Cuidado con las
Vale,
manos.
cambio.
Con la pintura,
Sí, fuera.
Please, sit down. It's not a museum.
Where is my painting?
In your room.
Stop wrecking my house!
That's funny, coming from you. We should discuss the aesthetic choices in the common areas.
Afuera la pintura. Esta afuera.
El cuadrito, mierda. A ver si se decide esta gente, ¿viste? A ver, ojo tú. Dale, la vuelta para abajo. Dale.
A ver, vale.
Ok, listo. Ojo, ¿eh? Otra vez para arriba, para abajo, para arriba.
Totalmente locas.
Listo. Mira qué feo, ¿eh? Joder.
Yo penso che quiero comer unas batatitas ahora.
Why did you insist on this insane arrangement?
I found out when you did. I'm surprised you didn't hear me cheering from across the ocean.
Why would he do this?
I don't know. Must have made our divorce probably cheaper.
Oh.
He knows all the tricks.
Cry me a river. He gave you a lot of money, too.
Oh, did he?
Did you ever think about working?
Define work.
Earning money?
Yes, well, you know, the point is, he left us each half the apartment.
If we're divorced.
If he moves out.
If he moves out permanently.
Oh, you think he's coming back?
He'll get bored.
It took him 10 years to get bored of you.
These are works of art!
No, they're plates! Someone must have eaten on them once upon a time.
Oh my God. What?
Art as commodity instead of utility. Who said that?
Mickey Mouse?
You're 40, right?
Never ask a woman her age.
I was 40 when he left me. There must be some men's magazine article about that.
Yeah, Nick doesn't read those stupid magazines.
When's your birthday?
It's February. Why?
What day?
4th?
A harmonious connection between Jupiter and Saturn will encourage you to seek new experiences, meet different people, and value the ones already in your life. When the full moon aligns with Mars, live dangerously. And now, resist the urge to reconnect with a past lover.
Really? Really?
Deutsche Lyrik.
This Doktorarbeit, that's
What do you call a PhD?
Oh, very good. Not many of our teachers have that.
Yeah. I finished just recently. It took me many years.
Do you have any teaching experience?
Yes, 10 years in Berlin.
Oh, but your system is quite different.
I specialized in 20th century literature, so I can follow any curriculum you like.
Excuse me. You have children, I suppose.
Yes, they're grown up.
Oh, you must have had them quite early.
Depends on what you mean by early. When did you have yours?
I understand you, I really do. And my heart goes out to all educated women who devoted themselves to their children and then find themselves in an empty home without a real career. It must be tough.
But that is not you, of course.
Maybe it's a cultural thing. American women are taught from a very young age to value independence. Professional, financial, and yes, personal independence.
Education is independence.
Don't be so modest, Jade. There are still a few millennials who know who you are. And this line is frankly too boring for them. Do what Helena and Elle are doing. Go for lingerie.
Laundry?
That'll get their attention.
I'm not Helena or Elle or Kate, for that matter. I'm Jade, and I want to design clothes that I'd like to wear.
Yeah. Okay, fine. That's perfectly fine. I mean, but at least start with a prom dress. All the classy designers are doing that.
Yeah. I'm not aiming for the red carpet crowd. This is for grown-up professional women who want to keep breathing as they pull up the zipper.
Yeah, and that's great. Very rah-rah feminist. I like it. But notice that the celeb models only talk about the older ladies after they're a hit with the young girls.
I mean, you speak about women as if we're spoiled goods, trying to sell ourselves after we've reached our expiration date.
Expiration date? Jade, that's brilliant.
I tell you with Thurman, she's expired.
Can we get Uma?
Give us a couple of days. We'll work that up.
What is this? This is shit. Yeah. Fix it.
Since you all failed to understand Jade's words, I hope her body language is sending a more direct signal. Let's make it happen. Get to work.
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's the same calories, whether you eat it in front of me or not. I don't mind doing the grocery shopping and the cooking, but maybe we should share the expenses.
How about I pay you to stop cooking?
Be bold.
Be brilliant.
Be you.
Every day for the rest of your life. A good woman lasts forever.
Lasts forever? Is that supposed to be sexy?
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
Are you a fan of Pegboyas?
No, I just discovered her. She's wonderful.
To Forget Venice is my favorite.
Yeah. Very impressive. I'll buy it as soon as I can.
Are you a poet?
No, but I'm guessing you are.
keep at it.
There we are. Okay, over we go.
All right. Okay.
So,
well, I like it a little
no,
higher.
you can't go higher than that.
Why not?
Well, there's a fine line between helpful and hopeless. And in your case, it's right here.
All right.
There we go. That.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. So how's this?
What every woman wants. It's the perfect husband retriever.
Come over and have a wee look.
You know, when Nick helped me start my own collection, I had no idea he'd be bankrolling my efforts to lure him back. But I don't know what he wants anymore.
Just don't beg.
I won't.
Dinner served.
Ooh, it's nice to eat a meal that isn't a weapon of mass destruction.
That's hard. To take culinary advice from someone who spent most of her life starving.
Dieting isn't starving.
Well, have you stopped modeling?
I haven't quite stopped. The idea is to start a clothing line while you still have a name. Otherwise, you have to marry a tycoon.
I'll be left by one.
It's a good thing I invested in my company before taking off. Every step costs a fortune.
Maybe you thought you needed a new challenge, since you didn't have kids to keep you busy.
He supported my decision.
Of course he did. He was generous in every way, right before he left you. It doesn't take much to soothe the conscience of a charlatan like Nick.
Is charlatan a fancy way of saying scoundrel?
Bastard covers more territory. You thought he'd be different with you.
Happier.
Yeah.
Jade! Jade! 5 pounds in 2 weeks! That ain't good!
You won't get him back by being thinner, Jade. That ship has sailed.
Hey, Maria, pick up if you're there. I'm calling for you.
Calling when Jade is out. Classic Nick.
I just want to get some of my stuff. Thought it would be better to come while she's not around.
Nothing here. This place looks like a ghost town.
I'll be in and out very fast.
Some things never change.
You're kidding? That gets even worse with age.
I'm not eating dinner anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to bed.
Okay. Nick called.
He called you?
He called here.
To speak to you?
To avoid you.
What does he want from you?
He likes his stuff, Jade, even more than women.
That's not true. You really just walked away, one day to the next.
Yeah, I did.
Then you never really loved him.
Define love.
True love knows no bounds.
Oh, God. I thought you'd go for love's blind. Too tight.
If I want your fashion advice, I'll be sure to ask.
You haven't eaten solid food all week. How much do you lose? 2 pounds?
3.
You look pale. Your insides must look like hell.
Nick won't be inspecting my internal organs.
Don't be so pessimistic. Seriously, it's too tight. You can't breathe.
Mothers don't breathe!
It's so nice to see you here again. You don't ever age, do you?
In what perverse world would you see me as your ally?
I'm just happy to see you while the coast is clear. So how long do we have? Oh, thank Christ you got rid of that grotesque picture.
Maria didn't care for our taste in art, so it's in our room now.
So, how's the business? I got a horse in this race too, don't forget. Well, 2 of you together, finally. You know, I had a hunch that you'd get along great once I was out of the picture.
As you know, Nick, we've been forced into this because of the paperwork.
Oh, that looks great. Is that apple strudel? You know, I recently read that apple strudel is on the top 10 list of aphrodisiacs.
Whipped cream?
How about that? Yeah. No. Remember the gut I had when we first met? Now you know what I was up against. Now, I see you're fighting the good fight, too. But Maria's cooking wins every time. So, tell me how it's going. I know you're going to hit it out of the park on your first try and make us all rich. Let the other models stop for a change.
Like your girlfriend?
Oh, you're using models that young?
Oh, you certainly are.
Why, Nick?
Don't, JD, not now.
When?
We need time.
You can't park me here with Maria while you fuck around with some 12-year-old idiot.
She's over 21, JD. I made sure of that.
Oh, come on.
And she's smart as a whip. Look, remember what you told me when I left Maria? You were so understanding then.
But I don't know what to do.
Talk to Maria. She's been through it.
No, I haven't.
Sure you have.
No. You left me for a younger woman. That's true.
This is delicious.
But at least Jade was older than our children. My husband was a scoundrel. Jade's husband is a fool. That's harder to take.
Yeah.
Nick, what about your stuff?
What?
Your stuff.
Well, some other time. I have to... Thank you for the strudel.
Welcome.
He's not coming back.
It's good enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean...
Maria, this is Robert, my brilliant new lawyer. Robert, meet Maria.
Maria. Nick's other ex.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Please, call me Robert.
Okay.
Please, sit down.
Thank you.
Would you like a coffee?
Does he live here now, too?
We've been discussing the situation.
Let's cut right to the chase. Buy Jade out. She'll be reasonable.
Can't.
Then you have to sell, doesn't she?
Well, usually, matters like this are handled amicably. I mean...
Maria, we can both start over.
Starting over is overrated.
Well, then what would you suggest?
Go buy another place and leave me here.
All my money is sunk in the new company. And anyway, if I cash in now, we can make a killing. Maria, living well is the best revenge.
Revenge is the best revenge.
Is that why you're here?
Hi. Could you put this up, please?
Yeah, sure. Give me a second there. Okay.
El cuadrito. Sí, y si no, tiramos por la ventana. Sí, vale, por favor. 20 veces para arriba, para abajo, a ver si se decide esta gente. Dale mierda con las chicas. Dale para arriba, que es por afuera. Por afuera, directamente por afuera. Así no va, quédate afuera. Tranquila, tranquilo.
I need to speak with you. This can't wait. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. It says you have 2 weeks to come up with my half of the fair market price.
Or what?
I have the right to sell it.
This won't protect you any more than a marriage license protected me, or you, for that matter.
You have to. It's legal.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Is that true?
I don't know. But it's a very tempting metaphor in our situation.
Yeah, I'm not interested in your metaphors right now.
Your approach is far too literal.
I am literally going to kill you.
Flowers on the dining table. Hurry up with the painting. Spot on the window.
Don't touch those.
Just for now, for tomorrow's open house.
Jade's open house. You can do whatever you want with her things, but don't touch mine.
It's Lawrence. Yes, she's here. Listen, we've really got to have a free hand. All right, I'll try.
What's your percentage?
Excuse me?
How much do you get if you sell this place?
Hey, you missed a spot.
Mrs. Henderson must have told you that I own half the property. So I'd just like to know. Thank you. 6%? Wow! And 6% of the price is... Oh, come on. That must be something you know by heart. Makes the room look smaller.
You can't be here for the open house.
Oh, I can.
Wow. I really thought you'd wage this battle on a higher plane.
Your sense of language is really improving.
Hey, Hey, the open house doesn't start until 4, but come on in, yeah.
Professor Henderson.
I'm Maria.
Molly.
Hello, come in. And you are?
Jackie.
Jackie and George. And have a seat, please.
My students.
Coffee's fine?
Yeah.
Good.
Do what you want. This place is gonna sell itself.
Sure.
You see how the German creates a link between journey and wind? Yeah, and in the end, it says, stay. The card you're drawing is the only world you win.
Voila. Just take in the light. The apartment has 4 exposures.
Go on, Molly.
Hello.
Okay, do you have...
Can we take this party elsewhere? We'd be glad to pick up the tab.
Wine, poetry, and double-glazed windows. What more could you buy us one?
The kitchen is to die for.
Okay.
Why does the English say card when the German says blatt?
What does blood mean?
In this case, it means hand, as in showing your hand in a game of cards.
It's like an obedient child. There when you want it.
So you got a house of cards and a game of cards kind of thing?
Yeah.
This poem was written long before House of Cards, Jakey.
Just look at this stone. Gorgeous, but resilient.
I took German in college. Can I read again?
Why don't you make the stairs your stage?
Okay.
I love the way the natural light bounces off the table. A luminous table here is a must.
I can take you to court. Is that what you want?
No.
But I don't want to go on living with you! I just want him to disappear out of my life and forget everything, just like you did!
If you're really cash poor, make Nick buy you another place.
I refuse to beg for his money. Unlike you, I'd find that too humiliating.
I never begged for anything. I never accepted anything. What happens to your heroic vision of Nick if you find out that I am not the greedy bitch he told you I was? Huh? That's scary, isn't it?
Once.
Ah, Antonia, meine Süße. Na, habt ihr schon alles gepackt? Wann kommt ihr noch mal? Course I pick you up at the airport. Okay, 1 p.m. bin ich da. Ja, freue mich so sehr auf euch. Sag mal, kannst du mir den Gefallen tun, mir noch so eine Bärlauchpaste mitbringen?
Lawrence, it's Jade. Tomorrow's our chance, early. Yeah? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the smartest one of all? Please, can you please not hit it towards the thing? And please don't touch the painting. If you can touch the frame, thank you. Okay. Can you please be a little careful, please, please?
It's fantastic. It's a modern allegory on...
You done any environmental tests?
How do you mean?
Well, I've heard there's all kinds of poisons in these former industrial spaces. Anything from seeping oil to toxic dust behind the wallboard.
Don't be ridiculous. This hasn't been a sweatshop for decades.
There's a long shelf life on toxic substances. Some get worse over time.
The current owner is extremely health conscious, and I'll be sure to ask what diagnostics are available. I know the building materials are impeccable.
There's asbestos, for sure.
How do you know? Get up.
Let's move on to the kitchen. It's to die for.
That is again your passive-aggressive behavior. We've been talking about this.
We're not supposed to discuss our issues outside therapy.
Look, you wanted this, you. I'm happy where we are. Now don't start.
The perfect kitchen is like an obedient child. There when you want it, but otherwise invisible.
Lawrence.
Paul, hey, Schuhe.
Lawrence, that's my daughter Antonia, and Paul, my grandson.
That's Lawrence. Lawrence is a real estate broker.
Verkaufst du das Apartment?
No, Jade wants to sell, but I think I can fight it in court.
She can't.
She can try. You know, this place grandfathered out of the modern environmental regulations, so no matter what, the removal of the asbestos might take years.
Told you.
Fine.
Hello, Jade.
Hey, Antonia. It's nice to finally meet you.
I'm here to see my mother.
Yeah, I know.
And to visit my childhood home. This used to be my room.
Please, I get it. Wie anders das Loft aussieht.
Ja, grässlich. Aber wir machen es uns ganz gemütlich.
Was machst du denn, wenn sie verkauft?
Das kann sie ja nicht ohne mein Einverständnis.
Echt?
Sag mal, weiß eigentlich dein Vater, dass du hier bist?
Nope.
Who else is coming to visit? Aunts, uncles, cousins?
This place is far too big for two people.
Are you really gonna make me sue you? If you lose and you will, you'll get less. Won't come to that.
You're so sure of yourself.
Weren't you even curious to meet his kids? His grandchild? Didn't you want to meet them? Of course I did.
They look like ghosts.
Yes, there's an airiness, a weightlessness, as if they're floating above the earth. As if they're...
Ghosts are dead. This isn't a celebration of feminine beauty. It's like saying that at some point, a woman should just disappear, cover herself up, and float away.
That's because you came of age in a culture obsessed with youth.
Shut up.
No, you're right.
Anyone who wears clothes like that certainly doesn't expect to get laid ever again.
I did exactly what you asked me to do.
Yeah, maybe I need someone who's brave enough to disagree with me from time to time.
Starting all over again will be expensive.
But I screwed up!
And like Penelope, you will unravel your tapestry and start to weave anew. Hello, the Odyssey. Penelope controlled her fate at the loom, remember?
That's a fascinating metaphor.
She's really evolving.
Warum lässt du sie nicht verkaufen? Dies hier ist mein Zuhause. Aber du brauchst doch das Geld. Willst du Nick jetzt auch wieder zurück? Geht's dir nicht vielleicht noch um was anderes? Was denn? In der Literatur ist das Rachemotiv genauso oft zu finden wie das der Liebe. Hast du mir beigebracht?
Beautiful.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, exactly. Fuck. Congratulations, Maria. Lawrence quit and spread the word. And since I can't get anyone decent to help me, I took it off the market until you figure out what to do with all the money we could have made.
Ich geh schon. Stop impersonating the evil stepmother in front of Antonia.
I'll do it. Thank you. What are you wearing?
Crappy sweatshirt.
No, I mean the fragrance. I can't place it, I know them all.
It's from a small Berlin company. I consult for them sometimes, and
They give me a lot of samples.
What kind of consulting?
Chemistry. I specialize in botany, but I mainly teach the periodic table to 12-year-olds. It's a glamorous summer job for me, closest I get to a real lab. And I love perfume. Jade likes my perfume.
I'm still struggling to get investors to back my first collection, but I have a very wealthy client who's begging me to do a fragrance.
What do you mean, do a fragrance?
I've been a brand for a long time. Putting my name on a perfume bottle is worth something.
They'll let you do anything you want?
Wanna help me conjure up a potion or two?
I'd love to.
You're on.
It might be more natural than what you're used to.
I love what you're wearing. Go for it.
Ja? Ja.
Du, und wenn du gerade dabei bist, dann mach doch auch noch ein neues Parfum für deinen Vater. Ich finde, er ist zu alt für Obsession.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, I have a piece that would look so great on you.
Oh, it's all right.
Oh, come on, just for fun. It's okay to have a bit of fun, right? Hmm? He does. Here we go. Yeah. Morning, Patricia. Would you like a coffee?
Oh, no, I'm fine, thanks.
All right. So here we are. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Oh, this is Antonia, my stepdaughter.
Oh, Antonia.
This is Whit and Lucy.
Hi.
Would you make a reservation for us for tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, perfect.
So nice to
And here is where everything is happening and my new collection. Lucy, can you show Antonia?
Of course. All right, so got silk over here, and this is jersey, leather, and chiffon.
Nice colors.
Yeah, this is eggplant.
Aubergine. You're exactly the customer I'm after. The smart and professional young woman who wants to look good, but pretends she's not interested in fashion.
Only because we can't pretend to afford it.
Ladies, please follow me.
Perfect.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So your father is selfish all around?
Yes.
Then why doesn't Maria let me sell the place? She'd finally have enough money to move on with her life.
Mom doesn't move on. She's more of the digging in type.
But she could help you.
My mother worked her ass off to take care of us. Maybe it's her turn now.
Sorry. I was just enjoying 5 minutes where I'm not the home-wrecking bitch.
But clearly that was a price you were once willing to pay.
For the record, I believed your father when he said the marriage had been over for years.
Hardly an original line.
Love is blind. For some of us. I am sorry. Ooh, this one in the middle looks really delicious, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your husband, by the way?
Don't have one.
Oh.
Only Americans think you need a husband to have a kid.
Maybe there's hope for me yet.
Christa Wolf adored this poem, and she had much to say about the presumed split between thinking and loving.
Hey!
Molly, would you like to read it in German, please?
Sure.
Erklär mir, Liebe, was ich nicht erklären kann. Sollte ich die kurze, schauerliche Zeit nur mit Gedanken...
Mach das aus!
Nur mit Gedanken Umgang haben. Und allein nichts Liebes kennen und nichts Liebes tun? Muss einer denken, wird nicht vermisst?
Oh, sorry for this. I'll give an extra class next week, if you like, to make up for this.
Will Paul be here?
No matter what, I'm going to send you my poetry.
Oh, I have something too. I can't wait to hear what you think of my novel. It's about 1,000 pages long already. Okay, let's go for a coffee.
Mach das aus!
Such a long time. I know. And you haven't seen him?
No.
Oh.
In all that. Oh.
My
can't believe
God.
So lovely to see you again.
Finally made it after all this time. I can't believe you're in my office.
And this is Antonia. She's a botanist.
A scientist? Wow.
Nice to meet you.
Well, can I fetch you a cappuccino?
Yes.
Coffee is hell on the olfactory receptors.
Oh, well, then no, thank you.
Well, sit.
All right.
I am so excited that you are finally doing your own fragrance. I know it'll be a killer.
Oh, but yeah, I've been hearing that for years, but I don't think that I have a good nose. That's why I brought an expert.
A great perfume. It's just like a symphony. Just like any great work of art, it has a beginning, and then a middle, and then an end.
Oh.
Perfume combines different fragrances, and each one is called a note, which is why he's invoking a symphony. Top notes only last 15 minutes. Middle or hard notes, as they're called, last a few hours, and base notes all night long. Metaphorically speaking, it's more like seduction than a symphony.
Yes, but what's your favorite flower?
Roses.
This was crafted by a convent of monks in Lausanne. They've aptly named it La Petite Vierge.
Let's ask some of the real questions before we move on to advertising. Who's it for?
Oh.
Younger or older people?
I'd like to keep that open.
One size fits all will be tough to achieve. Just tell me we're not trying to smell like Taylor Swift.
I like Taylor Swift. Is that bad?
Love Taylor Swift.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun.
Hey, Paul.
See you later, alligator!
Your daughter's a genius.
I know.
I made a few quick samples in this incredible perfume lab, and Jade's back to grade on the spot.
Wow.
He's paying for everything.
She's gonna launch with my new collection.
If I work 24 hours a day.
And Paul?
Du bist doch so gern mit Paul zusammen.
Ja, natürlich bin ich das, aber dann bin ich ja jetzt auch bei ihr angestellt. Also, habe ich keine Lust zu. Ich muss ja schon mit ihr wohnen.
Mama?
Ja.
Ich verdiene hier doppelt so viel wie in der Schule. Und wenn das mit dem Parfum klappt, bekomme ich sogar Prozente.
Verstehe.
Bitte lass mich das eine Parfum machen, um zu sehen, was dabei rauskommt.
Na klar. Danke. Ich schau mal nach Paul, ja?
What did you say? Yes, but grudgingly.
I can hear you.
Well, we all have to work, don't we? Oh, it's for Paul.
Have you hired him as well?
All right. Oh, you look so good. So cute. Such a smile.
Sollen wir gleich was spielen?
And he blushed like, whoa. Look at this. Oh, they made a tent. That's so cute. They're sleeping in there. So cute. Would you like another drink, another wine? Yeah. We need some more wine. Okay, let's see. Is it too late for champagne? Never. No.
Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, ist das lecker.
Ich lade dich ein.
Danke.
Ich habe ein Spesenkonto.
Ach so, verstehe. Jade Henderson lädt ein.
Bitte verdirb mir jetzt nicht die Freude.
Nein, entschuldige.
Verrückt, dass wir alle Henderson heißen.
So, also, wie war es?
Super. Jade ist eine richtig gute Chefin.
Toll.
Sie vermisst Nick. Sie hofft, dass er zurückkommt. Das kannst du dir vielleicht nicht vorstellen, aber sie liebt ihn noch. Deswegen kann sie nicht loslassen. Das ging dir doch damals auch so.
Wenn sie so sehr hofft, dass er wieder zurückkommt, warum will sie dann unbedingt verkaufen?
Weil sie nicht glaubt, dass er zurückkommt. Und deswegen trauert sie, sie leidet. Offensichtlich kannst du sowas nicht verstehen.
It's you or her. You gotta sell. Find a way.
I've tried everything.
They've extended our credit twice already. If they refuse to deliver, we won't have enough fabric to dress a Barbie doll.
The reps from Barney's and Bergdorf's are definitely interested.
You can't write a check on that. There's only one real way to cut costs, and you know it.
No.
No one does a huge gala on the first round. That's a rookie move.
The value of my name is sinking faster than my bank account. Wait, I've finally come up with something terrific, and this gala might be my last chance to get all the movers and shakers in one place.
Then you gotta sell the place. Or ask Nick to bail you out again.
We both own this place, but I'm the only one paying the maintenance.
Okay.
It's time you cough up your half.
Can't.
Well, neither can I.
Now what?
Maria, if the management company throws us out, we'll be forced to sell, and we'll get much less for it then. Uh-huh. You say you never begged Nick for anything, but you don't seem to mind begging me.
Excuse me?
I'm feeding you and your whole goddamn family because you're too lazy to work.
Shut up!
Oh, yeah?
Childcare is work. But you too much
really?
of a narcissist to understand that.
A narcissist?
You can lure Antonia into your selfish...
You know what? Unlike
no,
you,
no, no,
Antonia earns enough money to afford a real babysitter.
Oh!
Yes, Paul's just your holy mother's excuse for being a bum.
It's the star of the day. Look at you. Wow. You excited?
Yeah, let's do this.
Antonia, ich kann mich heute nicht um Paul kümmern.
Was? Wieso das denn?
Ich muss mir endlich einen Job suchen. Ich stelle mich heute bei 5 Buchhandlungen vor und wenn ich da mit Kind aufkreuze, dann nimmt mich ja wieder keiner.
Heute? Ich habe 20 Frauen zum Hauttest bestellt.
Ja, tut mir leid, ich dachte, sie hätte es dir gesagt.
Do you both have to solve this today? Take Paul to work. To a lab? That's like taking a bull into a china shop.
Gott, rede ich schon so wie sie.
I can take him. I've always been a family-friendly office. Paul? Would you and your little friend want to come with me today?
No.
Paula, heute geht Mama mit dir. Okay?
Yeah, pipe. It must have burst.
You need to get a plumber in here right away.
In New York? Pray he comes this week.
No, we need him now. And in the meantime, please switch off the water. Hurry! It's getting more and more.
Okay. It was not pipe, but this will do it for now.
For now?
You won't guarantee, senora. You replace them all.
That's not very reassuring.
Well, these pipes are older than you. I mean, older than you and me put together. Look, señorita, you cannot heal this catastrophe with a Band-Aid. That is for sure.
You know what Coco Chanel did? She put perfume on every part of her body where she wanted to be kissed. And I think our number 3 can rival her 5.
Coco short for coquette, which means kept woman.
Being kept would solve a lot of our problems.
A poem.
Not a symphony.
The most poetic fucking symphony of all.
Yeah? We'll debut at the gala. We'll debut at the gala. Yes.
You did it.
It was just. What are you doing?
I'm fixing a problem on the shoulder. My father used to say, you never starve if you know how to plaster and paint.
Nadu?
Hey!
She is a pro.
But not cheap.
Mama? Bist du okay? Happy now? Geht's? Meine Schulter.
Should I call an ambulance?
Mama? Geht das?
Ja, geht.
Willst du nicht doch zum Arzt? Vielleicht hast du eine Gehirnerschütterung.
Ach.
Komm, wir pusten noch mal.
Come in. You look pale. You look fat.
Antonia, they love it. They love it.
Glad it worked out for you.
Danke.
And they want to offer you a full-time position.
To do what? The perfume is just about done.
Yeah, to handle my brand. You know, maybe we'll do some shampoo or soap, whatever. Oh, it's better than teaching. All right, so if we deduct the supplies that I already paid for and I accept the luxurious fee the Super so kindly agreed to pay you, we're even.
Till the end of the month, right?
Yes. Then what?
Then you can sell it. I want you to sell it.
You've come to your senses at last. Since you're such a terrific handywoman, I'm sure you can use your half to find a truly fabulous fixer-upper.
I don't want the money.
You want me to keep all of it?
No. Give it to Antonia, so she doesn't have to make soap for the rest of her life.
I see. You're paying off the pimp. Well, we'll see if Antonia wants to be saved.
Hiya,
Antonia, come on in. I got you a great deal. You should sign it before they realize just how great it is.
I'm not sure it's right for Paula.
Oh. But now you can afford a real nanny. And with your share of the sale, you can find a terrific place, too.
It's not just money. I have a life in Berlin. I miss my brother, and Paul misses his friends. And just as a footnote, he should also see his father from time to time.
Paul should see his father. What about you?
I don't want Paul to grow up in a place where everything's about money and success. And I'm definitely not sure I want to promote a brand for the rest of my life.
Like me?
This has nothing to do with you. No matter what I decide, you can get rich off the loft. Just like you always wanted.
It wasn't just about money for me either. Your mother is not the only one with feelings.
Leave her alone. Because of me, the toughest woman in the world just handed you the keys to her home.
Hers?
Stealing something doesn't make it yours.
So, the betrayed first wife is the one cliché the both of you are willing to accept.
Fuck you.
Bye, guys.
Oh. Es war so schön, dass ihr da wart.
Ja.
Schreib gleich, wenn du da bist, ja?
Pass auf deinen Rücken auf.
Im Flug.
That was quick. I thought she'd at least say goodbye.
Antonia can be a very tough audience. But she spent more time with you in a few weeks than she has with her father in the last 10 years.
He never told me that.
Of course he didn't.
I even thought he wanted more children, you know?
Nice women always fall for the good father act.
Then I must be nice, because I really loved that about him.
Everyone loves the sexy dad.
Sexy? Nick?
Well, I assumed you squeezed something out of him. I never saw.
I thought you did. He always made me feel like I was the showstopper.
He wanted you to feel guilty. Distracted you from your own disappointment.
I guess he's still searching for the woman who can transform him into Don Juan.
If you couldn't do that for him, who could?
Thank you.
I'm calling Lawrence tomorrow.
Ah, he's an idiot. Not to mention that big fat percentage.
There's an art to being a broker, you know.
Since you have such great taste in art.
Well, I'm not sure how your literary genius is going to sell this place.
This postmodern decor levels the playing field.
You act as though I know nothing about design.
Oh, no. No, Jade. On the contrary, you know too much. You know, people admire houses like this in magazines, but no one wants to live in one. I have no interest giving that idiot my money.
You can be quite the crass businesswoman when you want to.
You bet I can. Done.
I thought you were a hoarder.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
It was. I mean, thousands of old magazines, and not to mention your jungle by the window.
Yeah, well, why didn't you go somewhere else?
I was dying to move, but Nick insisted we stay. I hate ghosts.
Oh, and that's why you threw everything out. Tore every wall down, every shred of our existence.
No one dreams of being the second wife.
Oh, no, Jade, you cannot do that. You can't. You cannot put wife and dream in the same sentence.
Stop. Yes, it's gonna be great. Hey, welcome.
Hi. Oh, wow.
Yeah, right?
Someone is obviously not watching.
This wall is screaming for a painting.
Yeah.
How much do they want for this? Seriously?
We'll have sealed bids within the week.
So, everything's set.
Yeah. Good. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Love it, love it. She's great. No, too young. Oh, she's a earth goddess.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. No, too skinny.
Okay.
Great. She's great. Oh, beautiful. What's the Queen of Thongs doing here?
We need a star.
She doesn't belong in clothes. Certainly not mine. Wit!
I'm sorry, but, you know, she's at the top of her game.
Yeah, well, it's still not worth it.
Lucy?
Yeah?
Okay.
They're not together anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that loft downstairs, it sold for a song.
Who cares? We can hold out for what we want.
I spoke to a few people, and everyone thinks the dip is temporary. We stand to lose thousands if we accept bids in the next few weeks.
Jade, listen, we both love this place. Especially I do. But we made a decision and we got to go through with it.
Yeah, the next month is hell for me. How about we just do another open house when the launch is over?
Thank you.
And she said, I'm not shacking up with an old guy for the sex.
And why?
Because, she said, she loved me, sort of. And when I pushed her on the sort of, she rolled her eyes and said, calling Dr. Freud, hello.
That sounds terrific.
Good lover.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world out there. No boundaries at all. Boys, girls, you name it. And she had quite a few whims she intended to satisfy on my watch.
Because you put up with it.
For a while, yes. But the chances of catching a disease from one of her playmates began to freak me out.
So you started leaving condoms all over the apartment?
No. But she lost it when she realized that I was spiking her drinks with mega doses of vitamin C. And the whole Electra thing came crashing down around our ears.
And now what?
I don't know. Jade will never forgive me.
Don't confuse us, Nick.
Well, then why should she? She could get anyone she wants.
5 buyers called today. 5.
Did you hold them off?
I said we go into sealed bids.
Maria, we agreed to wait.
No, you decided that. It has nothing to do with market forces. So stop lying and come out with it. I saw Nick today.
Is it true?
What? That you're a liar?
Don't blame me for following my heart instead of my head.
Your heart, Jade's never gonna break. It's actually your pride that's wounded.
And you?
What?
You are so proud of hating him, aren't you? It makes you the smart one, but I love him, even if that makes me a fool.
And if you ever read a book in your life, you'd know that those romantic heroines you think you're imitating usually die at the end of the...
Oh, no.
Is he very down?
Relieved. He's older. Can't keep up.
I doubt that bitch can do better.
Oh, she definitely can. But she wasn't interesting enough to have a weak spot like you.
She's just not strong enough to love a pain in the ass like Nick.
Oh, dear. I'm sensing a very strict diet in the works.
No.
No?
Not this time.
No?
That ship has sailed.
Jade. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Incredible press you're getting. Did I also see a fragrance called Feminista? That's a winner for sure. Count me in if you're looking for investors.
It was created by your own Antonio.
Antonio was here? Ball too?
Yeah.
So you met?
She's a lovely girl.
Where's Maria? Maria? Maria?
Here's Maria.
You could have told me Antonio was in town.
Could have.
How's the boy?
He's a force of nature. Just like she is.
Glad to hear it. Now, I'm going to go over next week, and I won't take no for an answer. What do you think?
It doesn't matter what I think, Nick.
It finally happened, you know. I'm thinking more about my daughter than about other women.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to start spending Christmas with my grandson.
Go fuck yourself. You couldn't pick Paul out of a police fucking lineup. Now this is just another scam to get the laugh back. Why don't you stop playing the guilt-stricken father and send me a goddamn check for this place before I figure out a way to squeeze you for more?
I'm having a kind of out-of-body experience. I'm seeing Jade, but I'm hearing a voice just like Maria.
Thrilling. I hope you and Maria's voice can live happily ever after. Or better yet, you can pick up your miserable marriage where you left off.
No, thanks.
This is amazing. You are so beautiful. Isn't she perfect? Give me another chance. I made a mistake, that's all. You're always such a forgiving person. Don't change that.
The sound of his pleading isn't quite the aphrodisiac I'd imagined.
I mean, change anything you want. But I promise I'm done. Really. You're enough for me.
Poor phrasing.
More than enough.
No! You should have stopped after the perfect and beautiful part.
I'm about as close to hating him as I've ever been. And yet...
Only a guy you love can make you that angry. But you need to figure out if taking him back is your best option. And if so, on what terms? For example, you want to have sex with him again?
I forgot about that part.
Should I ask if it's a deal breaker?
No, I have to have sex with someone.
It doesn't have to be a husband.
Maybe, but I have to be in love.
I see.
I'm afraid so.
Your patience, Jade, is astonishing. And by the way, our marriage wasn't miserable.
Will you be able to forgive me this time? I accept your offer on one condition. You take both of us.
Did anybody see my body lens? Okay, I'm gonna need those. All right, you're good. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. Okay, sweetie, I need you over here. Okay? No, please sit there and get this fixed. So, blow dry it or without.
touch myself.